Zombie apocalypse.
What's going on, guys? It's Brendan here, bringing you back to another video on the channel. And in today's video, I'm just going to be telling you guys a story time on the craziest birthday I ever went to. So this birthday started off, I was coming from hunting. I came from hunting, yeah. And then I went there. This birthday was on a Saturday, 1 p.m. My friend was going to be there, so I decided why not to go. So I went there, and for some reason I decided to bring pepper spray. I just brought the pepper spray because I wanted to. I knew something was going to happen, and something did happen. That will come important later in the story. So I got there, said hi to the mom. The kid was turning like 10 years old. I was 11 at the time. I'm still 11, but okay. So I walked in, said hi to everyone, and I went to my friend, and my friend was there. So I said hi to him and said, let's make a bunker. And I'm like, okay. And we found this old little part of the woods where you can basically claim it as your own territory, make a bunker out of it. And the bunker's pretty good. We had an escape room too. But I'm not gonna get into too much detail of the bunker. So after that, we just went back to playing, and we had a piñata. If you guys don't know what a piñata is, it's a big box that people hit or destroy, or they pull strings so sweets can come out of. So that was gonna be there. That was fun. So at the time we did it, and before the piñata, there was this one lady there that wanted to exercise us. I don't know why she wanted to exercise, but that was weird. Some grown-ass lady exercising a bunch of 9-year-olds. Like, that was weird. And then she didn't even want to be here by the way of her face. It was like, do this and do that. She didn't even want to be here. But after that, the piñata, fast forward to the piñata, she came and hit the piñata. And after that, that was my turn. And I completely destroyed it. I stabbed it. I destroyed the thing. So that was the last hit I took, and it broke the whole thing. Literally broke it. So after that, everybody was just literally grinding like some poor Somali pirates, grinding for food. They got everything out of there. I got the most as well. So after that, fast forward a few hours later, we were going to have fireworks. So that was cool. We're going to have fireworks. And before the fireworks, there was this big tube, like this big thing, where we could get in and people could push us around. And I got in there. And that wasn't me, actually. That was before I didn't get in there. So the birthday boy got in there, and we rolled him down the hill. The dude was bumping into the walls, bumping into the ceiling. And one time he hit a rock and it sent him flying. And when he went flying, he cracked his face on a tree. I'm like, holy hell, we just murdered a child. And he was there, unconscious. He passed out. And we what are we gonna do with this bleeding child on the ground? I'm like, well, we just stood there. One of my friends said, I'm gonna tell the mom. And I'm like, don't tell the mom. He just came back to consciousness. He gained consciousness again. And he's like, well, nothing happened. After that, we played soccer. Soccer and football. So we played soccer, yeah? And I had this big-ass mountain shoes on. I had this big-ass boots. And I tripped the birthday boy. I'm like, sorry. And I know at the exact moment when that happened. As soon as I tripped the birthday boy, I looked back for a nanosecond. And he's just there on the ground crying. And you know what I did? I carried on playing the game because, well, I'm going to die by his parents. His parents are going to beat me with a fridge. And I might as well kick the ball for the last time before I die. And then I went back, and one of the kids there, the guest says, you kicked him. Let's give him a name. Let's give him Jack. Yeah, let's give him Jack. So you kicked Jack, and you looked behind you, and you didn't do anything about it. And at that time, I'm like, I gotta lie. I gotta lie to get this. I'll get out of here. I'm like, I didn't see him. The dude like, come here, say sorry to him. I'm like, I said sorry, and he's this dickhead. Let's just call him dickhead. So dickhead here said that's not good enough. So he made me say sorry like 1,500 more times until he was satisfied. He made me shake his hand. Well, that's what most people do. They make him shake hands. But who shakes hands in 2019? Like, you gotta send them a friend request to be friends with them. Come on. Not really, but okay. After that, we carried on playing, and after we played football, and there was this one kid. His name was Josh. That's his name, Josh. It's literally just Josh. There was this big ass kid that literally destroyed his whole team. This was the scoring on the football game, and he was kicking the football like he doesn't care. He doesn't give up. He really doesn't give up. He really doesn't. So he just kicking the football like that, and he hit the birthday boy in his face. I'm like, oh, he didn't. He didn't. So, yeah, we went inside, and these girls, there was two twins. Sorry. There was this two twins there. They had a bottle of like, this hand sinister. They had like, a bottle with something that irritates your skin when you sprayed it to it. Or like a dishwasher, dish sprayer. So you know what these dumbasses decide to do? They're like, oh, I know, I have an idea of what to do with this. Let's go spray it on somebody's face. And the first thing they see me, I'm like, what's up? And I'm like, they came up to me and sprayed me in the eye. And he immediately dropped that bottle. And the little brother came, the brother of the birthday boy, he came and sprayed it back in my second eye. I'm like, oh, I gotta get my pepper spray out, or these are about to die. So I went into the room, got my pepper spray, came back out. Still blinded, actually. Still blinded. Couldn't see. So I got the pepper spray and pointed it at him. And this pepper spray, if you touch it, you get your skin irritates. So you know what this dumbass decided to do? He decided to touch his face. I'm like, payback is sweet. Payback is really sweet. Then I'm like, okay, this dumbass just touched his face. Now he's gonna die. He's gonna get his eyes melt out of his face. So I'm like, oh, hell yes. And before I sprayed the pepper spray, some of it jumped onto me. So I just rubbed it onto my clothes and touched my face with it as well. But it wasn't as much as the pepper spray that I sprayed on the kid. So I just went to the bathroom to wash my hands off. And as soon as I walked into the bathroom, my eyes just start irritating. They're just like, they start burning. And I go out there and I'm like blinded. I couldn't see anything. And that's when it clicked in my head. I just blinded myself. I'm like, I'm a dumbass for doing this. I'm like, well, this is what happens. And that time that I was blinded, I was touching people without even knowing it. I was touching girls as well in parts that shouldn't be touched. I'm like, holy hell. They're going to think I'm some type of sex offender or something. I'm like, well, I don't give a what people say. I'm just going to do what I want to. So I finally do get my eyes open. They're red. They're not even eyes anymore. They're just red tomatoes. I don't even have eyes anymore. They're just tomatoes. Red ones. So I went to the kid and say, wait, why you do that? Why you do that, bro? You wanna fight? You wanna fight, bitch? And this kid's like, yeah, I wanna fight. He was like giving me attitude and stuff. So I pushed him. This wasn't like a normal push that you do at school bullies. That's not what you do. I literally pushed him like stone cold. Like I was, all my strength that I had, I just pushed him. And this kid hit his head behind the bunk bed that was behind him. I'm like, oh crap. You know what I did? I just ran. For my life. Like, this kid's gonna tell his mom, and the mom's gonna come here with a gun. The mom's gonna shoot me in the face, and I'm gonna be dead. I'm like, oh, this is how I die. So I just run, and I went to the bushes. Keep in mind, I had these big ass boots on that wouldn't even fit me. So I went to the bushes. These boots helped me get up there. So I just hid in there. They couldn't find me, couldn't do anything. My parents weren't there. They were like somewhere else drinking or something. Well, they don't drink. They're like at home getting ready to come. So I just stood there, sat there, until I was like, okay. And it's just like I'll step 1 foot out. Everybody is calling my name. Like a whole goddamn search party was out to get me. And I'm like, well, the whole world's out there to hunt me down, so I might as well leave. I got spotted. These people had flashlights. As soon as I ran, I got spotted. They chased me down. Good thing I had them boots on, because if I didn't, I would have tripped over a branch that was in front of me. I just ran out the front gate. Like, what am I going to do? They're going to kill me. Mom probably has an Colt M1911A1 pistol on their bag. It's going to pull that thing out and shoot me in the face. So I just ran. And I sat there out to the front gate. They didn't bother chasing me. Like, they know they're like going 2 inches an hour. I'm going like a goddamn rocket. I just darted out of that bush. So that was the end of today's story time. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like, subscribe, and let's try to go for 5 likes on this video. As soon as I hit 50 subscribers, first thing I'm gonna do is post that video. How I put a stink bomb in my psychopathic teacher's class. So yeah. It's got it for 5 likes. And I'm doing a giveaway soon, guys. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to be giving a Robux code. A $10 Robux code. That's 800 Robux. So stay tuned for that. The Robux code will be on that video's description. First one to get it gets, a Robux code. Who doesn't want a Robux code? Like, come on. It's Robux. So yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.